Hello folks, it's us again on your YouTube channel at Badlands Guitars down here in Brighton. It's me, Graham, and it's him, Joss.
Hello.
JJA.
JJA.
Because he's got a plectrum with it on.
I do.
Okay, show the camera.
I can't because it's manual focus.
Well, show it from here.
I'm going to just all the way from back here.
See, it says JJA.
Well, that says that's a picture of Invader Zim, and then it says JJA.
Okay.
Big cartoon lover.
Mine says Dunlop.
I didn't know you were that famous.
I know, that's my middle name. Right, okay, what are we doing today? We are looking at another Fuji Gen. I got smack on the wrist because I called it Fuji Gen. Well, it looks very similar to something else I've seen in my lifetime. Single cut Neo Classic with gold top, and we're talking P90s today.
So we're talking like a 56 sort of style guitar, 56,
yeah,
57.
we are. We're talking raunchy, really.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're talking.
Yeah.
I love a P90. People say, where does it fit? Well, it fits right between the single coil and the humbucker. It is a big fat single coil. That's what's under there.
Yeah.
But somehow it loses a single coil tone, and it doesn't have a humbucker tone. It has its own...
Yeah,
very
I mean,
unique sound.
The cool thing is with a P90 is that it's been used amongst almost every single style of rock and blues artist that I've seen, which is great because you can do the clean sort of bluesy thing and get like a fatter single coil characteristic, but then you can also play, you know, classic rock and hard rock stuff with a P90 as well.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing I'll say with P90s above single coils and humbuckers is they seem to be far more responsive to the tone control.
Yeah.
In as much that on most other guitars, I'm not saying everything, but most other guitars, when you roll that tone under 5, it just becomes a mush.
Yeah.
And you don't get a really playable sound. You get a very woolly, quiet sound.
Yeah.
It just rolls off all the sort of bite. With a P90, it doesn't. It still keeps a nice sort of tone right down to 0.
You get that almost like saxophone sort of style
Yeah,
vibe
sort of
to it.
honky jazzy. Yeah. But of course, open full chat, then it becomes, you're in the realms of punk.
Exactly.
With a bit of decent gain on it.
So in terms of specifications, what are we looking at?
Classic build. I mean, it really is. Yeah. They've used wood.
They've used
wood.
wood.
Always classic. Yeah. And they've used metal. Yeah.
So I assume it's a maple top.
Yes, carved maple top.
Mahogany body, mahogany neck, rosewood fretboard.
Yeah.
I mean, everything that 2 volumes, 2 tones. It's just perfectly reminiscent of exactly what you would want it to be for a single cut guitar.
Yeah, it's a fairly slim neck as well.
Okay.
It's not the big chunky one at all. It's much more a 60s. Very, very playable. And with anything that Fuji Gen make, it is so accurate that people ring me up or talk to me and say, what's the action like on it? I want something with X action. It's irrelevant. That is a question that people ask. So long as you've got a half sensible guitar, the action is fully adjustable to how you like to play it. If you bought something for 30 quid, might not be.
Yeah.
But in any half sensible guitar, we can set it up before it goes out, or if you're in the shop, we can set that action to how you like it.
Yeah.
So this one is pretty damn low, I'd say.
It's actually pretty low, yeah.
Yeah, it's lower than I would personally play, but I know you like them.
Yeah.
That sort of.
Yeah. So this
height.
sort of height, I gave it a little dabble, and the height on this is like perfect for what I like.
Yeah, I mean, Uber shredders that don't do any bending whatsoever have them slammed to the board.
Yeah,
because they're tapping, and they will buzz. I mean, it's the mechanics of a guitar. If you hit that string, it oscillates. It doesn't go side to side. It oscillates. So at one point, it'll be going up and down, and it'll whack them frets. Now, that's the bugbear of some people, and other people don't give a monkeys.
Well, that's what I say to you.
It depends how they play.
Exactly. It's exactly the same to you when I ask you to set up my guitars. I'm always like, set it as low as you can get it. I don't mind if it buzzes as long as it doesn't choke out.
Yep.
And that's what you do. You set them. So yeah.
And if you're one of these guys that is doing big bends, I like to be able to push the next string up on my fingertip rather than have it trapped under my fingertip and make a horrible noise when I release that bend.
Right.
Anyway, we digress. We're going into a lesson now. Charging
you
extra for this, you know. Just make sure you've subscribed and press the like one. It's that one, not that one. It's that one.
Yeah.
So here it is. Where should we start? I'm going to start down on the bridge pickup here. Now, if you listen to this. That is with the tone on 0. So as I was speaking earlier and saying that this is really usable, I'm going to wind that up. So now we are on 10, we are full up. So 10. And 0. Okay, flick it up onto the neck now.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great sounding playing guitar. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from these completely Japanese-made instruments. You know, we've always said it every time we've played one of the FGNs. They're just absolutely a joy to play. And with the Seymour Duncans loaded in this, it just sounds amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, banging on again about the Japanese drum. They've never faltered. This is the nice thing. From the 70s, when they hit that quality, they are so meticulous about what they do. And yeah, everything that's coming out, especially this factory, they are just beautiful. Yeah, great guitar, and for £1,000,
It's a winner.
it is, yeah.
Cool, well there you go.
Thank you very, very much once again, Graham, Joss at Badlands Guitars in Brighton. We'll see you next time. Bye.